What will the global economy look like in 2050? Which countries will dominate, and what surprising changes can we expect? As we look toward 2050, the global economy is set to undergo dramatic changes. Countries that dominate today might struggle to maintain their position, while new powerhouses will emerge to shape the world of tomorrow. Key factors such as technological innovation, population growth, urbanization, and sustainability will be the driving forces behind this transformation. Emerging economies will rise as leaders in global trade, while technological advancements will revolutionize how industries operate. Are you ready to see which countries will lead the charge? So here are the top 30 biggest economies in 2050. Colombia, $2.1 trillion. Colombia's growth will stem from natural resources, manufacturing, and investments in infrastructure and education. Security concerns and income inequality are key challenges for sustainable growth. Poland, $2.1 trillion. Poland's economy will benefit from manufacturing, services, and EU membership. Its strategic location strengthens trade, though demographic challenges and economic reforms are needed. Argentina, $2.4 trillion. Argentina's growth will be fueled by agricultural exports and manufacturing. Investments in infrastructure and energy will enhance economic resilience, but inflation and political stability must be addressed. Australia, $2.6 trillion. Australia's economy will grow steadily, supported by natural resources, agriculture, and services. Innovation and regional trade will drive competitiveness, but climate change and sustainability are key concerns. South Africa, $2.6 trillion. South Africa's economy is expected to grow by 2050, driven by natural resources, manufacturing, and technology. Improvements in infrastructure and education will boost productivity, though political stability and inequality remain challenges. Malaysia, $2.6 trillion. Malaysia's export-driven economy and focus on technology, electronics, and manufacturing will make it a key player in Southeast Asia. Spain, $2.7 trillion. Spain's diversified economy, strong tourism sector, and leadership in renewable energy will ensure steady growth, though demographic challenges could weigh on its potential. Thailand, $2.8 trillion. Thailand's position as a regional hub for tourism and manufacturing will drive its growth. Continued investments in digital transformation and infrastructure will be key. Canada, $2.9 trillion. Canada's economy will be bolstered by its abundant natural resources, a highly skilled workforce, and leadership in technology and renewable energy. Bangladesh, $3.0 trillion. Bangladesh's success in the textile industry and steady industrial growth will help it become one of the fastest-growing economies. Investments in infrastructure and energy will further support growth. Italy. $3.1 trillion. Italy's economy will remain strong due to its high-quality manufacturing, tourism, and cultural exports. However, demographic challenges and high public debt will constrain growth. Philippines. $3.1 trillion. The Philippines will benefit from a young and growing workforce, a booming services sector, and increased investments in infrastructure and technology. Its strong diaspora and remittances will also play a key role. Vietnam. $3.3 trillion. Vietnam will emerge as a major manufacturing hub, benefiting from its integration into global supply chains and favorable trade policies. Industrialization and investments in infrastructure will drive its rapid growth. Pakistan. $3.5 trillion. Pakistan's large population and industrial potential, particularly in textiles and agriculture, will support strong economic growth. Investments in infrastructure under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and improvements in governance will be crucial. South Korea. $3.5 trillion. South Korea will continue to lead in advanced manufacturing, high-tech industries, and innovation. Its focus on R&D and exports in electronics, automobiles, and biotechnology will sustain growth. Egypt. $3.9 trillion. Egypt's strategic location as a gateway between Europe, Africa, and Asia, combined with population growth and infrastructure investments, will fuel its economic expansion. The Suez Canal and efforts to diversify its economy will play pivotal roles. Nigeria. $4.2 trillion. Nigeria's young and rapidly growing population will make it the largest economy in Africa. Urbanization, technological adoption, and diversification into non-oil sectors will drive its economic rise. However, addressing corruption and infrastructure challenges will be critical to unlocking its full potential. Saudi Arabia. $4.6 trillion. Saudi Arabia will remain a major player in the global economy, driven by its energy exports and diversification efforts under Vision 2030. Investments in tourism, renewable energy, and advanced technologies will reduce its dependence on oil and create new economic opportunities. France. $4.7 trillion. France's economy will be powered by its strong infrastructure, world-class tourism industry, and leadership in sectors such as aerospace, luxury goods, and renewable energy. Continued investments in green technology and economic reforms will help sustain growth. Turkey. $5.1 trillion. Turkey's strategic location as a bridge between Europe and Asia, coupled with its growing population and diversified economy, will drive robust growth. Investments in infrastructure, energy, and technology will further boost its economic potential, though geopolitical tensions and governance issues may pose risks. United Kingdom, $5.4 trillion. The UK will leverage its strengths in financial services, technology, and education to remain a top global economy. Post-Brexit trade deals and reforms will shape its economic future, while its dynamic service sector and innovation in fintech, pharmaceuticals, and AI will ensure steady growth. Germany, $6.1 trillion. Germany, Europe's largest economy, will retain its global position through its world-class manufacturing sector and strong exports. Known for its precision engineering and innovation, Germany will lead in industries like automotive, renewable energy, and industrial machinery. However, aging demographics and increasing competition from emerging markets may slow growth. Japan, $6.8 trillion. Japan will continue to rely on its technological prowess and advanced manufacturing industries to sustain its economy. While an aging population and declining workforce will challenge long-term growth, the country's focus on automation, robotics, and cutting-edge research will keep it competitive in high-value industries like healthcare, AI, and renewable energy. Mexico, $6.9 trillion. Mexico's economy will thrive due to its close economic ties with the United States, a growing middle class, and a strategic position in global supply chains. The country's robust manufacturing sector, particularly in automotive and electronics, will remain a major driver of growth. Continued economic reforms, investment in education, and infrastructure development will be key to unlocking its full potential. Russia, $7.1 trillion. Russia's economy will remain heavily reliant on its energy and natural resource exports, but diversification efforts in technology, defense, and agriculture will contribute to growth. Its geopolitical influence and extensive trade ties with Europe, Asia, and the Middle East will ensure its economic relevance. However, challenges like demographic decline, corruption, and economic sanctions may limit its growth potential. Brazil, $7.5 trillion. As the largest economy in South America, Brazil will continue to benefit from its vast agricultural and natural resources. Strong demand for food, energy, and raw materials globally will boost exports, while efforts to diversify the economy and improve infrastructure will contribute to steady growth. However, political stability and environmental concerns, particularly regarding the Amazon rainforest, will play a critical role in shaping its long-term success. Indonesia, $10.5 trillion. Indonesia will rise to become the fourth largest economy by 2050, thanks to its large and youthful population, rich natural resources, and strategic geographic location in Southeast Asia. Investments in infrastructure, industrial development, and digital technologies will accelerate its economic transformation. Its growing domestic market and integration into regional trade agreements will further enhance its growth potential. United States, $34.1 trillion. The U.S. will maintain a top-tier economic position, driven by its strong focus on innovation, advanced industries, and a highly educated workforce. Sectors such as technology, healthcare, and finance will continue to thrive, and its culture of entrepreneurship will sustain competitiveness. Slower population growth and rising income inequality may slightly temper its economic momentum, but its leadership in cutting-edge technologies and global influence will ensure its resilience. India. $44.1 trillion. India is expected to experience unprecedented growth, propelled by its young and growing population, massive urbanization, and rising middle class. The Indian economy will benefit from an expanding services sector, robust tech startups, and manufacturing initiatives like Make in India. Key industries such as IT services, pharmaceuticals, and renewable energy will drive India's ascent, while economic reforms aimed at improving infrastructure, education, and governance will further boost productivity. China. $58.5 trillion. China is projected to remain the world's largest economy by 2050 due to its vast population, advanced manufacturing capabilities, and heavy investment in technology and infrastructure. The country's Belt and Road Initiative will enhance its global trade influence, while rapid technological innovation and leadership in artificial intelligence, green energy, and robotics will solidify its dominance. However, an aging population and potential geopolitical tensions might pose challenges to sustained growth. These projections indicate a significant shift towards Asian and emerging economies, with China and India leading the way. It's fascinating to see how the global economic power balance is expected to change over the next few decades. Which country do you think will surprise us the most by 2050?